Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Have you ever become totally obsessed with a particular makeup look? Well, ever since I unboxed the Lancôme Minaudière Palette, I have become totally obsessed with the idea of doing a blue eyeshadow look. So if you're interested to see how it turns out, stick around. So I'm going to make a start with the concealer today. I have chosen shade 1.5N, which is distinctly lighter than my skin colour because I'm following the advice that says your concealer should be 2 to 3 shades lighter than your foundation. I am going for a light and bright look. I'm going to use this on the under eyes, the eyes, probably forehead, nose and chin. I'm trying to create a kind of a halo of light effect in the centre. I'm actually quite astonished. That's about as good a concealer colour as I've ever found. I'm actually really pleased with how this has gone on. The colour match is really awesome, and it's actually given me some coverage. I really struggle with concealers to actually get any coverage, but this seems to have actually done the trick. And so next up we have the Christian Dior foundation stick. This is in the shade 2.5N. So again, I'm actually really pleased with that. I think the shade is almost perfect and the coverage is also very good. I'm also going to powder now with the Nude Matte filter. This is in the shade Light. Okay, so I think this is looking really good so far. The powder has given me a nice sort of blurring effect. Let's move on and put some Christian Dior bronzer on to give a bit of dimension to the face. So this is the Christian Dior bronzer that I quite frequently use. This one comes in a really pretty package, and it's also a kind of universally kind of bronzy shade. So I didn't want to go too mad with the bronzer. I've just done a little bit across the forehead, tiny bit down the sides, and then come in under the cheekbones just for that a little bit of definition. Okay, so just before we go in with the blue eyeshadow, I am going to try and find a basic kind of brownie beige just to define across the crease line first. So I've just pulled out this NYX palette, the Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby, because I can see there's some basic kind of nude brown shades in here. Okay, so that's as much as I want to do with that nude brown. Just put a little bit of definition around the eyes, and we're going to go straight in with the Lancôme blue. So I'm keeping the blue confined to my eyelid. I don't want it to stray up onto that upper part of my lid. I just want to focus on the actual eyelid here. I'm going to create a little bit of definition across the eyelid with the pink on the inner corner and the brown on the outer corner, just to create that kind of transition through the different kind of depths of blue. I think that's looking really pretty so far. What do you think? We're just going to carry on and create definition with some eyeliner and some mascara to really amp up that blue look. Before we do that though, I am going to go in with this NARS The Multiple product on my cheeks. And we'll put some of this NARS lip balm on while we're getting ready for the final look. I'm going to come back at the end and finish up my lips with this Christian Dior sequin lip. So I am going to tightline my eyes up and bottom with this really nice soft pencil. It's from Julep Beauty and it's in the shade Navy Smoke. I do also have this slightly brighter blue pencil from Dior. I'm just contemplating putting a little bit of highlight with this on, perhaps on my lower lash. Okay, so we are nearly there with our blue eye. Let's just finish that up with some black mascara. I'm using Lash Idol on the upper lashes, and I'm going to use this Flutter extension on the lower lashes. I have to just show you the brush for the Lash Idol. It's like having a little hairbrush for your eyelashes, and the Flutter extension is good for the lower lashes because it is a really tiny little brush. Right then, let's just finish this up with the sequin lip. And I'm going to set the finished look with this, with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So there we have it. This is our finished look inspired by the blue eyeshadow in the Minaudière palette. What do you think? If you're interested in seeing the unboxing and review of the Minaudière palette, I will link that up here for you now. See you next time.